Do you want to make money like the top 1%? Then you got to start thinking like the top 1%. And you know what they do? They tax plan. People wonder all the time why companies like Amazon, Nike, FedEx avoid taxes legally. Well, check it out. In this video, I am going to share with you the top 3 secrets the top 1% use to get the lowest tax deductions. But before we jump in, I want you to like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss out on any wealth building information. And if you stay to the end of this video, I am going to give you a tax write-off that every single business owner should be taking right now. Now, let's get after it. In order to take write-offs, you got to start thinking like the top 1%. So it's time that you get educated. The number one thing that the top 1% do, they own businesses. I am not telling you to go quit your 9-to-5 job. What I am saying to you is that you need to start a side hustle and you need to do it right now. We got to stop thinking about either or, and we got to start thinking about having both, having our 9-to-5s and having a business. Wealth in this country is made by people owning businesses. Wealth in this country is made by people owning real estate. Wealth in this country is made by people invested in oil. So you got to get yourself into a business, and it doesn't need to be that difficult. Go out and set up a business right now. Google how to file a DBA. Go open yourself up a bank account and get that business going. The second thing that you have to be aware of, business people spend their money on business expenses. They make sure that anything that they are going to spend their money on, it is going to be a business write-off. So if they are going to go out, for example, and they are going to go purchase a vehicle, or they are going to go get a new computer, or they're going to go out and get a new wardrobe, they are going to figure out a way to link that expense to their business, and they're going to do it legally. You guys may have heard me talk about Code Section 162A. It says that business owners are allowed to take any expense that is ordinary and necessary for them to make money. That is a very powerful statement. They think of themselves as business owners every single day. They don't think of themselves as individuals going to go spend money. So there's a mindset shift that you have to realize that is happening with wealthy people. You got to think about anytime you're going to go purchase something, how can this purchase be a business expense? You are going to say, this is going to be used for business, and this is why. And oh, incidentally, it's going to be a de minimis fringe for me to use it personally. Let's say that I need to buy a laptop, right? And that laptop, I may use a little bit personally, correct? Of course, but I'm purely buying that laptop for business because I need it to be able to connect with my customers. I needed to be able to get on Zoom. I needed to be able to log into my office remotely or work from anywhere. So it is a business expense first. Now, will I use that laptop to maybe check my personal emails? Probably, but that's going to be secondary, thirdary to the real reason why I purchased the laptop to begin with. The third thing is they proactively strategize all year long to manage their tax bill. That looks like they are thinking about their taxes in January, February, March, April, May, August, September, December. They're thinking about their taxes during Thanksgiving. Literally all year long. That's what wealthy people do. We aren't doing that. We are only thinking about our taxes from January through April when they tell us to think about our taxes. It has to kick in that you got to start thinking for yourself, because that's what business people do. We don't sit and wait for someone to tell us what to do. We take action. Too many of us are waiting on the government to say to us, think about your taxes. It's January. Your W-2s are coming in the mail. It's February. Go see your tax person. It's April. Make sure you file on time. That's not what wealthy people do. Wealthy people are thinking all year, every purchase, every move. How can I strategically plan this move to minimize my taxes? And I mean every move. Allow me to give an example of that. If someone was getting married, one of their children were getting married, I guarantee you they're looking at how can they make that whole wedding a tax write-off? Are they going to rent the venue as part of their business expense and maybe do some marketing there? Or maybe they're going to have the wedding at one of the properties they already own. They're always thinking about how they can take that thing and make it a business expense. And it's all year. They are never moving money without strategizing on how it is going to impact their taxes. They're not making decisions without strategizing on how it's going to impact their tax. They're not even getting married, having kids, or doing any type of investments unless they're strategizing on how it is going to impact their taxes. It's a mind shift, people, and it is time that you make that mind shift. If you want to be in the top 1%, if you want to be where the wealthy people are, if you want to reduce your taxes like they are reducing their taxes, and you want to pay zero taxes, you got to start showing up like they're showing up. And you know where they're showing up? They're showing up every single day for themselves. And they're not waiting for anybody to give them permission. They're going out and they are seeking the education that they need to make sure that they are minimizing their taxes, keeping their money in their pocket, building wealth for them and their family. I told you if you stay to the end, I would give you a tax write-off that you need to consider. All wealthy people own businesses. All business owners should be writing off their vehicles. I'm not talking about just writing off your car note. I'm talking about writing off the gas that you have to put in that vehicle. I'm talking about writing off the insurance to insure that vehicle. I'm talking about the maintenance to maintain that vehicle. I'm talking about the fancy wheels that you want to put on that vehicle. I'm talking about the car cover for the vehicle. I'm talking about all of those expenses that you need to be writing off. Even if you have a 9-to-5 job, that's your commuting to go to and from work. But what about your other time when you're using your vehicle, when you're going to go meet up with people, you're going to dinners, you're going to events, you're going to just go think clearly about your business? See? It's all about mindset. You got to get into the mindset of the wealthy and you will reduce your tax bill. You got to get in the mindset that you need education all the time so you can reduce your tax bill. That is exactly why I want you to like, comment, and subscribe so I can continue to keep you updated on all things business and tax.
Thank you so much for watching my video. I really appreciate it. I also want to introduce you to a program that I have called Tax Pro Grow. Why? Because you may be looking for a side hustle, you may be looking for a business to run, you may be looking for some extra cash, or you just might be concerned about this whole recession thing, or somebody giving you a pink slip. Well, Tax Pro Grow could potentially be your answer because it's a business that you can do where no one is in charge but you. And here's the great thing about Tax Pro Grow. You don't need to have a tax license. You don't need to have tax knowledge. You don't need to have a degree. You don't need anything but a willingness to learn. And I break down all the steps through my system and process. I literally take my 25 years of experience, all the mistakes I made, all the lessons I've learned, and I packaged it up in a system and process that is foolproof, that you will be able to utilize and start making money. I literally guarantee it. I am going to invite you to join me on this journey of Tax Pro Grow because I want you to start making an endless amount of money and I want you to be in control of your destiny. If you are interested in starting now, I want you to click on the link. And when you do, you're going to learn everything that you need to know. You're going to learn how to offer the service. You're going to learn how to sell a client. You're going to learn how to do marketing. And here's the other great thing. You will even get leads because we offer that too. People that are willing to pay you for the service that you're going to easily be able to offer because the value is going to be there. So if you need some extra cash, you want to make an endless amount of money, or you just thinking, maybe you just want to do something different, click on that link and join me for the Tax Pro Grow program. I guarantee you, you'll be thanking me for doing so.